In case you missed it, here's a Sports Animal Rewind.
What an unbelievable week for our next guest. Tennessee golfer, runner-up at the U.S. Amateur, and is going to play in majors next year. We bring in Oliver Goss here to the new Sentinel Sports page. Hey, Oliver, Vince Ferrara and Mike Strange. Great to talk to you. How you doing, Oliver?
I'm great. How are you guys?
That's a stupid question. Of course you're doing great, right? After the week you just had? Congratulations.
Yeah, exactly right. Thank you very much.
So describe it. You had yesterday a runner-up for the U.S. Amateur. Talk about your nerves going in and how it played out for you to in that final.
No, really. Given the fact of the pressure of the situation and the final match there, but yeah, it was a really great match. Unfortunately, I didn't get the win, but it was just match day.
Oliver, what's the describe the scene to us there? It's match play and it's down to just you two guys. Is there just you all are the only two out there playing? And what kind of gallery? Who's following you around?
Yeah, we all started with 312 players in the stroke play, and then it comes down to 64 after 2 rounds, and then it turns into match play, and it's just 1 versus 1, kind of like a knockout situation, just like the NCAA bracket. So I had to win 5 matches to reach the final, and the gallery was just unreal. Like, in the morning there was hundreds and hundreds of people, and by the afternoon there was probably at least 1,000. And the crowd, they were awesome, cheering us on, and it really made the moment so much more special.
We're visiting with Tennessee golfer Oliver Goss, who was the runner-up at the U.S. Amateur and had an unbelievable week. Oliver, talk about what your week has been like. I heard that you got to do some really cool things. What were some of the things that came along with this run that you had at the U.S. Amateur?
Yeah, well, outside of golf, I got to go to the Red Sox-Yankees game, the first one in the series, and then once I found out I was in the final, they actually got me to throw the first pitch of the second game, which was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I was probably more nervous throwing the pitch than all day yesterday.
Oliver, I'm looking at a tweet from someone by the name of Greg Norman to you.
Yeah.
He congratulated you via Twitter. Well, what is that like as an Australian to hear that, to have that kind of legend reach out to you that way?
Exactly. He's an Australian legend. He's obviously the most decorated Australian golfer in history, and for him to reach out and congratulate me like that is unbelievable.
Oliver, I was covering the Knoxville New Sentinel Open here in town this week, and one day I was talking to Ashley Hall about Australian golf, and he told me that I guess it was this. I'm not sure when it was, but he said that he was playing in the final group of the Western Australian Open, a professional championship there. And he said he was paired with a couple of amateurs, and he thought he would just be able to, being a pro, be able to just, I think he said, run right over them. But he didn't. You won that tournament.
Yeah, I played with Ashley last year in that tournament, and me and Brady ended up getting up on the pros by a couple of shots, and I beat Brady in the playoff there.
Oliver, what specifically went well for you at the U.S. Amateur in terms of your game? What were you really proud of about your game?
Well, for the first 5 rounds, I was really proud of my ball striking, because it's such a ball striker's course. You have to hit the fairways and hit the greens, because the rough is just so just puts you in so much more difficult spot, And I was really proud of my ball striking, and I was also pleased with the way I dug there kind of at the end of my matches, because I was down in a few of my matches, and I ended up pulling out and digging deep and getting the win.
Oliver, as a finalist in this tournament, this entitles you to, I believe, play in the U.S. Open next summer, and you expect to get an invitation to the Masters. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. The last few years, all the runner-ups have been invited to the Masters, which is I'm speechless about that, honestly. I don't know how to think about it, but I'm going to be so excited to get down there and play with the best in the world.
You said you don't know what to think about it. I know you're going to want to go, but is that going to be pretty nerve-wracking for you?
I mean, it's the biggest stage in golf. It's the one tournament that every single golfer in the world wants to win and has dreamed of winning their whole entire life. So to be on this kind of stage is such an honor, and I can't wait to get there.
Oliver, talk about Tennessee Golf. I know they've been very supportive of you publicly, and you can follow Tennessee Golf at @vol_golf on Twitter. And talk about their teammates, the University of Tennessee. Conzo Martin reached out and congratulated you as well. Talk about Tennessee's support of you during your run.
Tennessee has been wonderful. They've been so supportive of me, and I couldn't be more thankful of them. The assistant coach, Casey Van Dam, was up here the last couple of days watching me. And everyone down in Tennessee who couldn't be here has just been amazing, sending me such great messages. And, Conzo Martin reached out to me yesterday, which was great to see. And, Tennessee fans are one of a kind.
Oliver, how did you get to Tennessee in the first place? What was the connection?
Our high-performance director of our national squad in Australia, his name is Brad James, and he coached at Minnesota for 18 years. He won a national championship, and now he's the high-performance director in Australia. So he has a lot of contacts here in the States. He knows all the coaches pretty much. So he reached out to a few of the coaches who thought would be best suited for me, and the connection was made from there.
Oliver, what can your success, being a runner-up at the U.S. Amateur and having these opportunities potentially at majors, what do you think that can do for you in terms of your golf, representing the University of Tennessee when you guys get the 2013-2014 season started?
It's been amazing. It's definitely gonna change my life. The better. It's got a lot of big things coming up in the next year or so, and I'm excited for the future and keen to get out there.
Season will start with the Carpet Capital Collegiate. That will be in Dalton, Georgia, September 6th. You can follow Oliver on Twitter. It's at Ollie, O-L-L-I-E, Goss, G-O-S-S, A-U-S on Twitter, at Ollie Goss, A-U-S on Twitter. Oliver, great to talk to you. Congratulations on all your success. We'll certainly be talking to you down the road. Thanks so much for the time this morning.
Thank you very much for having me on the show.